Sometimes movies suck, but also cool.
Let's get drunk and go burgers!
I can do this forever. Okay, what's up, world? It's your boy Max, and we're here doing this again. Another epic movie review. This time we're gonna talk about everybody's new favorite movie. All of a sudden, Logan. That just came out this past weekend. But it's not just gonna be me talking about this movie. Tonight we actually have a special guest.
What up, yo? It's NHZ. Nighthawk Zero. Check it out.
So we're here to talk about everybody's favorite X-Men, you know, the boy, Wolverine, now old man Logan. They just recently made that movie. It came out over the weekend. Rotten Tomatoes gave it a 92%. It was definitely the highest rated movie, rated X-Men movie ever. The step below it was like a 91, and I think that was Days of Future Past, which I think that movie was complete shit.
You say it's complete shit, but I actually kind of like that just a little tad bit more.
I fucking hated that movie. IMDb, our other site that we, look up, rated it they rated it at 8.6 out of 10 because it was Hugh Jackman's last movie, so of course it's going to be the best X-Men movie that ever transpired in the history of mutants and film ever. The overall budget of this movie, $97 million. That's what they said that they spent to make this movie, which is what they considered low budget. In box office in US, they made $461 million approximately, and in nationwide it was $88.4 million. So safe to say the movie did pretty well. It's kind of hard to avoid considering that it's an X-Men movie. The franchise has been going for like 9+ years. Some folks would even go as far as to say that it was just as great as Frank Miller's Batman Dark Knight Returns. Let that resonate for a second. A DC animated movie, which they're really known for making really great animated cinematics,
True.
is compared to a live action X-Men Fox Marvel movie. Alright, so before we get into what was hype about the movie and what got the pipe, yeah, all the bad shit about the movie, that's what we're doing now. What was hype and what got the pipe? Since there's been so many different X-Men movies out now,
We're going to go over the actual order.
yeah, as far as like the chronological order from our guys over at express.co.uk. It's First Class is the first movie.
This is actually kind of deep.
Days of Future Past, Wolverine Origins, then you have Age of Apocalypse, then you have X-Men 1, 2, and 3, and then Days of Future Past again as an alternate timeline. Because, it started in the 60s and then went all the way back to such and such. And then for some reason Deadpool's in there too. I think Deadpool was only in there because they involved X-Men, but like if you watch Logan, you realize that like Deadpool, even though there's X-Men in this movie, it kind of has nothing to do with his timeline. After Days of Future Past, again, 3 years after that would be Logan. So, yeah, that's the chronological order. Here's a link right here if you want to check that out for yourself. And then if you want to watch those movies in that order, you can. I think you'd be wasting your life, but that's just me personally.
Let me tell you what's hype about the whole thing. The whole character selection, everything from Logan, everything from Charles Xavier, everything from X-23.
Hold on. Not everybody knows that she's X-23. I don't think they even call her that in the movie. So whenever we talk about X-23, we're talking about Laura. So the little kid that has the 2 fucking claws in her hand and then foot.
And also, one other character that is kind of failed to be mentioned a lot, but is one of those top ones.
Or ever.
I say, yeah, ever. I would say Caliban. Caliban.
Caliban!
One band, two bands, whatever. Now we're gonna let you know something about these little Easter eggs that's actually within the movie itself. If you remember during the beginning of the actual movie itself, while Logan's actually driving in his limo, or well, not driving, sleep in that limo. If you remember the back of his license plate tag, you'll actually see WES 112. If you actually go look that up, that is an actual comic book for X-Men. It has something to do more so with Magneto. As he's laying in his bed, if you actually look up and you'll actually notice, there is a katana sitting right up above him.
God damn.
That's from that movie, what? Logan?
No,
Wolverine?
man, it's from this second movie, man. It's from the Wolverine.
The
man.
Wolverine, pretty much. The Wolverine
It's from the Wolverine, man. It's when he went to Japan and all that stuff, and it was cool, man. He was fighting niggas on trains.
All right. Also, there's another little Easter egg, another little fun fact.
Number 3.
Number 3. We're going to go with number 3. Those comic books, those were actually props.
Comic books fake as hell, man. They just use that shit for the movie. Them just props, man. They was just like, yeah, man, she's a fan of X-Men. None of them comic books exist, man. You've been swindled. You've been fooled. You've been bamboozled.
Another little hype fact about that shit, where I was stupid fucking hype about the shit.
Man.
Fuck them shits. The fight scenes were on fucking point.
Daughter, father,
Berserker
barrage. Yeah, that's what happened in that movie, man. It was dope. Now that that's over, we're going to talk about what got the pipe, you know what I'm saying?
No lube.
And there's a lot of it, so that's what the majority of this movie is going to be talked about. So you finna sit down, you finna strap up, and you finna hear what I got to say.
Be ready.
But before that, we finna take another shot.
Oh, shit.
Shot number 5.
Shit.
Yo. And now we going to get to my favorite part about this movie. Only because, like, everybody that made reviews about this movie had absolutely nothing negative to say about it.
But.
Not me.
Ah!
Not this kid.
Ah!
We done came here to tell you what's right from wrong. Show you the light and all the darkness. We're going to talk about... For starters, this movie was very vague about, like, everything.
A lot of misleading things.
About everything. There was little to no explanation about what happened to the other mutants prior to this movie. Because we come in this movie, the only mutants we see is Professor X, Wolverine, Caliban. How the hell did Logan get so old all of a sudden? Also, if this movie is supposed to be directly after the Wolverine, if you guys watch that movie, you remember that scene with the Silver Surfer with the Silver Samurai? He fucking cuts Wolverine's claws, right? And it leaves him with some fucking bone claws and also adamantium skeleton hybrid. Yeah, that's not a fucking thing in this movie. He's got regular old adamantium claws just like you know and love from X-Men 1, 2, and 3. So if this movie's supposed to be right after that, like, why is there no explanation for that whatsoever? And I don't like it. Why is there no attention to detail when it comes to Wolverine and X-24's adamantium skeleton? They end up getting impaled by something. They end up getting their brain shot off by just a regular old shotgun. They get in like wood, and all these things get stuck through them while they're fighting and stuff like that. It's just like, so what is the point of giving them an adamantium skeleton, an indestructible skeleton, if you don't ever see the properties? But another thing that was bad about this movie is, like, Wolverine, his issue the whole entire movie, I mean, they mention it once, and you're supposed to just pick up from there. But his issue this whole entire movie is that all the adamantium in his body is poisoning him.
How?
Is slowly killing him. Is deteriorating his body. So that's the reason why he can't, like, heal. That's the reason why he coughs every time he walks. That's the reason why he limps when he walks. It's because the adamantium in his body
It's slowly killing him.
is slowly killing him. What? there's more than 2 or 3 times in the movie where literally everything stops around Charles. It's referred to as a seizure. What they did to control that is they gave him pills throughout the whole entire movie. Who the hell prescribed him them pills? This is the last Patrick Stewart and last Hugh Jackman movie, so it's automatically the best, and we're not going to question anything. Fuck that. The movie got way more predictable as soon as X-23, or Laura, whatever
the fuck you want to call her.
Yeah, whatever the fuck you want to call her, decided to jump into the movie. Okay, this is about to happen. That's about to happen, and every time you said that, you were 98.99% correct. Moving on. I didn't like the fact that at the end of this movie, Laura just decided to call him Daddy. After he died. That pissed me off. With all that being said, I honestly give this movie a 3 screaming Professor Xaviers. If you really like X-Men movies, go watch it. If you want to see the best X-Men movie, go watch it. If you don't necessarily care for mutants or anything like that at all, because you're racist, don't watch it. It was one of the top 2 best X-Men live-action movies, which
was very violent.
Yeah, it was very violent. It was rated R, sure. But like when you say X-Men live action movie and a statement is itself, you don't really have that many options in the first place. So
Kinda at all, to be honest with you.
yeah.
Go watch it.
You're fine, go watch it.
I guess.
I'll take a shot. Whatever.
Another one.
Just give me a shot and we'll end the video. We're finna take a shot right here in front of you. Right now. Right now. Right now. Oh, chest day. Right now.
What? Yeah, fine.
Yes. Okay.
He's trying to kill me.
Yeah.
Go ahead and give a thumbs up to this page. I highly recommend this fool. Do it now. Like, don't wait. Now. Now.
Well, if they like you, man, Nighthawk, where can they find you at?
You can find me on YouTube, Nighthawk0. Or if you're on Twitch and actually like to do a little gaming and actually want to watch, you can also follow me at Sanji. Sanji is one of my favorite One Piece characters. Sanji29. I'll also be doing a lot of gameplays from shooters, adventures, and fighters. Go ahead and check me out.
Nice.
If you want to challenge me, add me on Xbox Live. Nighthawk0 with 2 zeros at the end.
Nice. Bruce Lee took all challengers, so does this kid. Also, if I decide to do a fucking Twitch for all of these movie reviews, would you guys watch them? Please let me know in the comments. That'd be pretty cool.
Just do it so he won't cry.
Please.
Man up.
Dunkin' Donuts.